Here we are, Monday, August 1st, 2022. Now, I got a call bullshit on it's all MSN. It's all mainstream media now. Newsmax, Faux, or Fox News, all these news outlets, organizations are doing the same thing. They parrot the exact same numbers. They've been doing it for 12, 14, 16 months, I don't even know. And they all have the exact same numbers, and they never give a time, a date, a name to anything. It's all like this anonymous, unverified sources stuff. You know, a journalist or a real journalism used to be verifying things. You know, who said this? Who did this? When did they do it? Or when did they say it? A poll is taken at a time and a date by somebody, and again, without any of the names of these sources, if they're taking different polls, how many polls are you going to take in a 1 year period or in any period and get exactly the same number every single time? It's impossible. You couldn't take two polls on the opposite sides of the parking lot at a grocery store and get exactly the same number. Yet we hear Biden's poll numbers are falling to 38% approval rating. They've been 38% for, at least a year. At least a year. How is that possible? And again, they never tell you what poll, whose poll, the date of the poll, where the poll was. None of it. It's just always the same thing. Biden's polling numbers plummeting every single channel. And even MSNBC and CNN, 38%. And 11% is not a double digit now. 11 is, I guess because it's two ones, it's a single digit. 10, I guess 10 isn't a, 10 has a 0, so it wouldn't be a double digit either. 11 isn't a double digit, so, and again, 11% for what? A year? In which year? 2021? From January 1st to December 31st? Or from, is it a projected annual for 2022? They don't give you any of these specifics. We're only halfway through 2022, so you can't have a real percentage rate. So if they say it's 11%, that would have to be a projected annual, projected yearly. If they're talking about, well, maybe they're talking about from June or July of 2021. Again, nothing is specified. They just say 11%. And they don't even say annual. So it might be a week, a month, a year. We all know we're paying at least 30% more for stuff now than we were paying in January of 2021. I mean, I've got stuff that's up 20, 30, 45% for materials for work. And, well, construction materials. Look at that. $80 for a sheet of plywood. $80. Somebody told me that I went down to get a couple sheets of plywood. I couldn't get any. It was $80 a sheet for crappy plywood. I'm not talking, I used to get high-end pecan and hickory, maple plywood, birch plywood probably about $35, $37 a sheet. I could get high-end stuff for $60, $70, $80, and if you bought a bunch of it, you could get it even cheaper. So, but that was, probably 10 years ago or so. So again, without a time period, what exactly are you talking about? 11% doesn't mean anything. A poll? What poll? It's the same poll they took. When was this poll taken? 1968? 2021 or 2022? It's irrelevant. It's just blabber. It just doesn't mean anything without specifics, without the name, who said it, when they said it. It's just random, unnamed sources. So in Newsmax, everybody's doing it. Sky News, 38%, 11%. It ain't no recession yet. Well, they say it's, a recession, but I don't know. Look at these giganteas here. These things are getting huge. This thing's over 22 feet tall, I would guess now. And this is my channel icon one here. In 4 weeks? It's probably 15 feet tall now. Doing really good. But yeah, this whole, I mean, I'm no mathematician. I'm no genius or anything, but I can do general math, and and I know a little bit about accounting. So here's the, without a time, without a date, without a source, without any, reference for anything, you're using the same numbers as everybody else. So I don't think Newsmax does their own polls. I don't know. But they have the exact same poll numbers as MSNBC and CNN and everybody else has had for 14 months. And they say, oh, the latest poll. Well, the latest poll is a year old. It's no good. I could go take a poll, and I guarantee it's not going to be 38% approval for Biden. So when, who, where, why, and who does the counting? Who verifies this? Who puts their name on this poll? And who verified the poll? If you're going to reuse somebody else's poll numbers, you need you need the source. It's called journalism. Nobody does it anymore. And Newsmax, Sky News, all you guys, you all are dropping the ball here. You could be setting the standard. You could be going out of your way to post all that information first and make MSNBC and CNN look like these, the random unverified source reporters that they are. They report rumors, and you guys are just parroting the same stuff, in my opinion. I just don't see any difference. It's the same numbers. It's the same. Every single channel. Doesn't matter where you turn now. Newsmax, the Sky News, all them guys, they don't poll nothing. They just parrot what everybody else is saying. Ooh, I got a lot of palm flowers blooming up there. I bet my flying squirrels are up there at night now. We're gonna get out there and look at that one. So yeah, I'm calling bullshit on 11% inflation, and I'm calling bullshit on the 38% approval rating. You verify it. Tell me, where do you get these numbers? Give me a source. Give me a date, or it's not even news. It's year old. You're giving us year old numbers. So that's it. Cut.